Yeah, it's Tiny here, Mountain Way Adventures. Today, gonna be doing another video for you on my new toy. So, this ain't it. I've had that for almost a year now. 2013, I decided I was going to get me another kayak. I'd had a little kayak for a while, you know, cheap used one that we bought, not anything real big deal, and a native manta ray was what I had. And I debated between the Wilderness Ride 115, which is what I bought. You see my other shows, my other channels, videos, and the big rig. Well, the big rig was almost twice the price, so I didn't get it. Since then, I've wanted one, so guess what I went and got? I got the big rig. Not only did I get the big rig, this is the 2020 leftover version, the big rig HD FD. So this one actually has the pedal drive system. Wow, yeah, kind of a big deal for me. So I'm going to go put this thing in the water. I bought it yesterday up at Ace Sporting Goods in Fayetteville, West Virginia. Shout out to them. You talk about some good guys. They put up with me, and it took me forever to make up my mind. And I got one heck of a deal on it, or probably wouldn't have bought it, just being honest with you. But I got one heck of a deal on it. And this thing is a beast. I'll look up the dimensions when we get up there and I'll tell you about that. All these cool little extras I'm never going to use. Y'all seen most of the walkthroughs, but this is going to be me jumping on it and seeing what happens. And if y'all have any questions, just ask below. Let's see what this thing. Plastic bag full of stuff here. They're even nice enough to mark it left and right. I wonder if it's river left or.
It'll only fit one way.
I sure hope there's a thumb screw for that. It's got that one for that. Missing one on that. It's got some kind of screw for hit, but just a regular. That don't fit down in the track. The mission. What does? Oh, yeah. I think that makes sense. Guess that goes on there. Good grief, in case I forget to mention that. There's for our cup holder. Kind of yuppie puts a cup holder on it. Okay, so there's one of those. Nope, that ain't one of those. And the extra parts, shear pin, and a little roundy piece thing there. Oh, good grief. Okay, so those are going in the truck. Overlook the mess here. Yeah, it's a new one. I like that never will get that thing straightened back out. I was wondering why you put the oldest strap you could find in the world on a brand new kayak. I'm gonna put one of these on because I'm gonna try it rod out here after a while. Pretty simple how it goes, at least. So we're like 30, 32 degrees, high wind. It's gonna be fun. I think they've actually made this into a kayak launch. Yeah, it's got boards in there now to keep it from going anywhere. It may just be for a boat launch. You can launch your boat over there and pull it back in here to like load up and stuff like that. But I like to think it's a kayak launch. Oh, you big heavy son of a gun, you. Ain't too bad, just slide it. There goes my drop popping up. I got on tailgate. caught on something there though. Ain't too bad when you got big enough there holding the other end. That's all I need to do. I don't need a cart or nothing. I just need to make sure Biggin's with me every time I use it. Hey Biggin, you grab the heavy end. I'll grab the fun end. Actually, when it's this heavy, I don't think there's a light into it. But probably don't want to set it a little bit further up there so it probably don't hit. I probably want to get it down toward the edge of water before I put the rudder on, don't I? Oh. No, when your keel's down here and your rudder's still up on the hump, it will catch. Alright. So let's get this here thing on there. That's simple enough. Oh, I know, put them on tailgate. Why would I bring something like that with me? What kind of fun would that be? I'd rather walk another 20-30 feet. Get my steps in today. I'm in the hole over. I'm at the back one, the back aerial. Big pins hold the seat in. Alright, well, let's see if we can get in here without falling over and killing ourselves in this 75-mile-an-hour wind. Goodness. It's gonna give me a workout. Seriously, it's hard to even get in the kayak with this wind. Oh, it's too small. Oh, wait a minute. All right, maiden voyage right here. Don't you can hear me over the wind. Alrighty, now hopefully I've got my seat just a little bit better for me. You can hear my feet kind of slipping on the pedals there. Oh yeah, I can feel a little workout there. This thing turns so slow. It's so slow. I don't know if it would turn in this little creek by itself. All right. Steering takes a little bit to get used to. The what? Never thought about it. It's that stable. It's my first time ever standing up on a kayak. It ain't fun. I feel like, oh, here I go anytime. Go for standing and sitting. I just kind of fell down. That's why I sit down real off though. See, now I got a feel for it. Oh, I had to drop my camera. Yeah. Tried on camera this time, so people know it really happened. If I don't have it on social media, it never really happened, right? If I don't go in too far too fast. I'm not sure a strap helps me at all. If it was a foot longer, it'd really help me. But where I can't pop straight up, this is why I have to get up out of the floor in real life. Okay, well my feet are a little further away this time. A little further apart. I can pull water in on the gunnels. I'm still, you can tell I'm shaky. The kayak's not that shaky, but got my butt wet somehow. I guess splashing it. You have to go from my butt to my knees. The fact I can do it, yeah. Well, that's only my second time, so paddling might be easier like it's like a canoe. It's pretty wide, but it works. It don't turn for crap. Now you're moving backwards. You gotta do some paddling, keep that wind from hitting you, blowing you in that log. Well, you're moving some speed though. It's like you don't want to turn left. There you go. Oh, you turning pretty good there. Big one's out on this first pedal kayak ever. Wind's probably picked up to, I'd say it's gusting to 20 to 25. Decent little chop on this little protective cove. I mean, it's just a little bitty cove on a little bitty lake. We've got a pretty decent chop, and he's moving on in that thing. Well, that thing's pretty quick. This is the first time ever on any kind of pedal kayak. I hope it don't spoil. It's a lot of fun though. You can see its turning radius there. It's probably easier to see with not being on the kayak. That's not bad at all. It felt like it was a lot worse than that, but that's not bad at all. All right, we'll get his opinion when he gets back in. So what'd you think, biggin?
I think it turned real good until you hit the wind.
Yeah, wind's rough on it.
You see some of the turns it made?
Yeah, I did, and it looked more impressive from here than it did on it. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna try to stand on it? You stood on a kayak before though. Something I've never done. Pretty stable in it. I'd say you're hitting right there, your drive. It's the only thing I have to get used to when I'm coming in like that, just popping the drive up. I got my momentum.
I'm definitely all up to the sound.
Yeah, it says it'll cause it to squeak a little. It's also just now getting the oil floating around in it.
No, I don't think we're going to flip this
anything's possible, but yeah, under normal circumstances.
I think it's what you can fish for a long time during the day.
Where it ain't gonna kill you. Because you got enough room to move around.
Yep.
Stretch out.
Sit over the side of this and anything else. So.
Take a seat off and lay down in it, take a nap, you know. Pretty good boat.
Lay the seat back, take a nap.
Yeah. Go back out and see what happens. Oh, that was slick. There's a piece of wood there, it's slicker than snot. Get me a few feet out here. All right. We'll say it don't have much turn to it unless you're moving. All right. Grab my rod on my rod holder. Fight the wind here, try to make a cast or two. This lake is a dead lake, what we like to call it. There ain't much that happens in it. Well, anti-reverse is really nice. If you can parallel the bank like this, have the wind blowing you. So you can get closer or further away as need be. That's better than trolling motor. Good grief, that's good. Huh. That's pretty slick. Alright guys, first impressions. This thing is sweet. I'm trolling right now. Wish I knew how fast I'm going. Pretty doggone quick. Got everything, some of the kinks worked out, so. Turning radius is nice. Hard with the wind, but still nice. Nicer than I thought. Anyways, let's keep on going after it. All right, y'all, so that was the Big Rig HD FD coming out of where we put her in at here, down this little private type road out here at the state park. And I promised y'all some specs. Had to wait till the end, and this video probably went way longer than it should have. So anybody who's still watching, appreciate it. It's 13 foot 3 inches, 40 inches wide. It's every bit of that. Weight is 125. I understood it's like 145 with the pedal drive because that thing is heavy. Weight capacity 550 pounds. I'm not quite there yet, but a few more biscuits and I might be. I like my biscuits and gravy. Oh goodness, oh goodness. That's one thing about these big old trucks with big old tires, they're a little rough riding. Mine's a 2020 instead of 2021, which is what I'm looking at here. But man, that thing is wide, it's stable. That is the first time in my entire life I've ever stood up on any kayak, and I've owned a few, been on a few. I think I could have on my buddy Dale's Hobie, but I didn't. I think it's faster than I thought, and after I adjusted my seat a little bit and the back pedal, it was a whole heck of a lot easier to pedal than I thought it was going to be. I was really impressed with it. Really impressed. Paddling was actually simpler than I thought. So I've got a Cabela's Pro Angler 120, which is what I used last year, about all year. And this one paddles easier than it seemed on a windy day. Maybe the way it sits in the water, I don't know. But we'll see. And it didn't feel much heavier till I was loading it. I'm going to work on me a kayak cart. I've got one, but it's one that goes up to the scuppers. I'm going to have to do some fixing on it, or build me one. And I'll probably do a video on that too. But anyway, so far, day one, big rig, HD FD. Big boat. Big thumbs up. So, but we'll get back at you here and hopefully catch some fish out up before long. And appreciate y'all watching.